let's talk about the frequency chart. Every thought you have, every feeling, emotion, every mood you have, even if it's really ingrained in you, your personality, they all have a frequency. And like attracts like. We have the low frequencies down here, which you do get some energy from. When I'm angry, I feel energized. When I was going through my marriage problems, I felt anger, and it was energizing. It was much more energizing than sadness. Sadness made me want to stay in bed all day, but if I changed it to anger, it gave me energy, but it gave me negative energy. When my husband would be downstairs in the kitchen and I would hear him stomping around, and I could just tell that it was anger. He was feeling anger. It was horrible. Now that we've turned it all around, I can hear him sometimes in the other room whistling to himself, humming a tune, and it is much nicer to be energized by these emotions than these emotions. It's really, really important to realize where you're getting your energy from, and these will just sap you. If you're around somebody that's anger, they may feel energized, but you don't. It draws all of your energy out of you. It is horrible. Get out of here. In the middle here is courage. That is where we start to get the creative energy. That's where things start to change. And it takes courage to change. It takes courage to get out of here, to get out of shame and guilt. It takes a lot of willpower and oomph to get out of here and move to the top of the chart. But it is worth it, and nothing will change until you change. So if you wake up every morning mad at the world and late, and you're hitting the snooze button and you're behind, you're down here. You want to move up here. So the night before, you have to go to sleep feeling these feelings. You have to have mantras, affirmations, ask yourself questions. You have to change if you want to move up the chart. It is hard, if not impossible, to suppress feelings. To say to yourself, don't think of an elephant, don't think of an elephant, you're going to think of an elephant. What you need to do, you can't suppress these feelings, you need to replace them. Replace these negative thoughts that keep you down here. So instead of saying, don't think of an elephant, don't think of an elephant, because you're going to think of an elephant, say, think of a tiger, think of a tiger, think of something that puts you in a higher frequency. And it's just like a radio. You listen to a radio and you're just slightly off where you want to be. It's static and it's hard and it's grating. All you have to do is dial into the frequency that you want to have. Become aware that you're slightly off the frequency you want to be. You're slightly off the radio station that you want to tune into. Remember, everything is frequency. I'm sure you have a cell phone, a mobile phone. It has a phone number. And if I dial that phone number, it goes up there somewhere, bounces off a satellite and goes down exactly to, or from a cell tower, and it goes exactly to your phone with your phone number dialed into that frequency. If I just change your phone number by one number, I'm going to get a completely different frequency, a different person, a different reality. There is an infinite number of cell phone numbers out there. There's an infinite number of frequencies that are just slightly different from each other. So if your phone number is dialing you down here into fear and guilt and apathy, change it just by one little number. May move you up the chart into pride, still a little bit on the low side. Change a couple numbers, you'll move into courage. You'll have the courage to change. You'll have the knowledge to change. And then you will start getting into these acceptance and reason and love, joy and peace. So think of your moods like a cell phone number. And if they're just slightly off by one number, two numbers, if your area code is off, you're going to get who knows what you're dialing into. Switch it up to what you want. Be intentional with your life. Your life is important. Be intentional with it. Be intentional with your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors, certainly your moods. It all starts with thoughts. You have to get your thoughts in order. You have to be aware of your thoughts. Change can be uncomfortable. It is true, and it's like a rocket ship. You take all of the energy at the beginning. It's like a huge push, but then it becomes easier. And the more you change ever so slightly, the more you move up the frequency chart, the energy chart, the easier it will be going forward. Just get started. Get started. Start today. Get started. I know that you need to start with your thoughts. And how do you change your thoughts? Because like I said, you cannot suppress them. You must change them. So get a mantra and repeat it to yourself over and over and over again, like robotic affirmations. You don't have to feel it at first. You just have to say it over and over and over again. I am enough. I am capable. I am powerful, and I am worthy. If you repeat that to yourself thousands of times a day, while you're showering, going to the bathroom, going to sleep at night, while you're walking, while you're commuting, instead of all of those generally negative thoughts going through your head, change it and just constantly say to yourself the affirmations that you want to become true, like a mantra. Switch up your music. That will change your thoughts. Switch up what you watch on YouTube. That will change your thoughts. Do whatever works for you. Everybody is different. Everybody has different skills. You can visualize perfectly, and another person can't visualize at all. You are committed and say your affirmations constantly to yourself. Another person struggles. You need to find what works for you, whatever you can do to get out of these feelings and move up the chart, and your life will change for the better. Again, you get your best ideas while you're in the shower, while you're driving, while you're doing mindless things, doing the dishes, all of those daily chores that we have to do. Get a mantra, become a robotic affirmation person, and say things over and over to yourself again and again, and move up the chart as soon as possible. Change can happen in an instant. Get on it right now. Your thoughts do become things. Your thoughts affect your mood, which affects your behaviors, which affects your habits, which affects your life. Tune into the radio station, the frequency that you want. Tune into the cell phone number that you want. Pretend your life is a cell phone number. If you're not getting what you want, change the number. You don't have to change all of the numbers at once. Just change one number, change the area code, do what you need to do, and start manifesting. Start manifesting your dream life. Law of attraction style, law of assumption. Just assume that your life is like a radio station. Just assume that it is as easy to manifest good things as it is to live in these bottom emotions. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like and subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me how you move out of these negative emotions, these negative energies. Let me know in the comments how you move up here, how you try to spend more time in love and joy and peace, even enlightenment for brief periods of time. I truly love this subject, and I love to hear all your comments, or just leave a heart in the comments. That's all you need to do. Every comment counts. Every comment is important. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.